Welcome back to the Fake Polyglot channel, where you join me in my quest to become a genuine polyglot as opposed to the charlatan that I really am. I admit to it, so you can't use that as ammunition against me. You know who you are. Anyway, mini rant over. That probably wasn't aimed at you. But as you may have seen in the first episode, if you did, it was a long and boring episode where I only managed to end up doing one of the lessons. There's a timestamp in the description if you just want to go back and, just watch the lesson. I spend most of the first episode just introducing the channel, introducing the series, and then showing you a bit around Busuu, that sort of thing. I am on Busuu Premium, as the title suggests, and I'm also learning Portuguese, as you can tell by the Brazilian flag up here in the corner. Now, I have a notification here. Okay, so yeah, as you were seeing in the first video, I need to get out of the habit of saying episode. In the first video, we had someone request me to correct their exercise, and we've got another person here. I've decided that I'm not going to do any corrections during the videos because they're not directly relevant to me learning Portuguese. It's more a case of me correcting someone else's English. So we will ignore that for now, and I will do that after recording the video. There will be parts based on my experience with Busuu in the past. There will be parts where I will need to request other people, Portuguese-speaking people, to correct my exercises. We'll show that in the video because it is directly relevant to my learning of Portuguese. Now, another thing that I wanted to do in this video, which I failed to do in the first video, is just show you, first of all, how many lessons there are in this beginner A1 section. We see that I did one and I'm 1% through. I don't think there'll be 100. I think it's just because this is so basic that it only went up by 1%. So I'm going to have a look at that in a second. I'm going to count how many lessons there are. And what I also want to do is set a target for, like, how far do I want to go with this? Well, obviously I want to go right to the very end, but do I have any time targets? Do I want to reach a certain stage by a certain time? And I guess I'll just come up with that now after I've looked at how many lessons there are in this A1 stage. So I'm going to do that here very quickly. So, okay, I've skipped ahead because I was scrolling down and then it just went straight back up to the top again. So I'm just going to cut out what I've just done for the past minute and just show you how many lessons there are in beginner A1 successfully this time. So how are you doing is number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So numbers 1 to 10 is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shopping list is 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So what do you do on a normal day? That's 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. That's a lot of lessons. 54, 55, 56, 57. Okay, so 57 lessons. And then I get a chance to level up and test my skills and prove how far I've come with a Busuu certificate. So if I pass that test, I'll get a beginner A1 certificate, but that's after 57 lessons. Now, I've done one. So I've got a month before I will be going on holiday, as I mentioned in the first video, briefly visiting Madeira, a Portuguese-speaking island. And I want to have a bit of Portuguese. So ideally, I'd like to have completed beginner A1 by then. So that's a month to do 56 more lessons. What should we say? If I can do 2 or 3 per video, that should get me there, I reckon. So, yeah. So I reckon by the first week of February, it's 9th of January as I record this. So by the first week of February, I want to have completed beginner A1. Is that a realistic target? Let's wait and see. So without any further ado, let me get my words out. Let's just crack on with Lesson 2 of Beginner A1 Complete Portuguese. What's your name? Talking about ourselves. Let's do it.
Como você se chama?
Como você se chama? I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit.
Como você se chama?
Como você se chama? What's your name?
Meu nome é.
Meu nome é.
Meu nome é.
Meu nome é. Meu nome é. So, of course, in the first lesson we learnt eu sou, which is I am. So I could say eu sou George. No, I couldn't. I could say eu sou o George because they use the definite article. But I could also say meu nome é George.
Meu nome é.
Meu nome é. Meu nome é. There we go. Meu nome é. My name is.
Como você se chama?
Como você se chama? This means what's your name? That's true.
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem? Is that like tem?
Quantos anos você tem?
Tem. Okay. Quantos anos você tem? How old are you? So yeah, cuantos años is very similar to cuantos años in Spanish.
Eu tenho anos.
Eu tenho anos.
Eu tenho anos.
Anos. Okay. Eu tenho anos. Now, I am 25 years old, but I don't know how to say 25 yet, so I'm just going to leave a blank or say it in English. Eu tenho 25 anos. Now, that's an interesting pronunciation of anos there. So we say anos. No, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I did mention in the first video that there might have been a few idiosyncrasies with Portuguese pronunciation that makes it a bit more of a challenge than a phonetic language like Spanish or Italian. So, eu tenho anos.
Eu tenho anos.
Eu tenho anos.
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem? This means how old are you? That's true. Quantos anos você tem? Quantos anos você tem? Eu tenho anos. Como você se chama? Meu nome é is the response. So, como você se chama? What's your name? Meu nome é. My name is. Meu nome é.
E você?
E você?
E você?
E você? So that's interesting again. This is pronounced E here. So in previously, previous phrases we'd heard the E be pronounced as or A, but now it's sort of E. So e você? Come on.
E você?
E você? And you.
E você?
E você? Here is an example of a conversation where two people introduce themselves. Oi, como você se chama? Hi, what's your name? Meu nome é Maria. E você? E você? Sorry. My name is Maria. And you? Sou o Jose. Or Jose, would you say? I think you'd say Jose. So, sou o Jose. Quantos anos você tem? I'm Jose. How old are you? Maria. Tenho. How would you say that? 30? Maybe? Tenho 30 anos. I don't want to say 30 in case it's not that, but tenho 30 anos.
Eu sou.
Eu sou. You can use this to give your name. That is true, as we learnt in the first video. Select the answer for como você se chama, and that would be meu nome é. Meu nome é. Okay, so I think that would be meu nome é Maria. Oh, of course it would be. E o seu? My name is Maria. And you? Put the words in order. Quantos anos você tem? Question mark. How old are you? Select the answer for quantos anos você tem. Eu tenho anos. Eu sou o José. E você? Eu sou o José e você. I really need to master this pronunciation. So, eu sou o... Oh, okay, so yeah. Eu sou o José e você. Okay. As I mentioned in the first video, if there's any Portuguese speakers watching and I make any mistakes with my pronunciation, please do leave a comment down below correcting me. I really, really do appreciate, or I really, really would appreciate any help I can get. Put the words in order. So, como você se chama? What's your name?
Como você se chama?
Listen to the question and choose the correct response. So, como você se chama? Meu nome é.
Meu nome é.
Meu nome é. So, meu nome é. So yeah, I really need to get into the habit of pronouncing this E here. So, meu nome é. My name is. Quantos anos você tem? Tenho 21 anos.
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem? Eu tenho anos.
Quantos anos você tem?
Quantos anos você tem? Quantos anos você tem? We are getting into a bit of Duolingo territory with all this repetition, but I guess it is good for practice. Sou a Maria. E você? Sou a Maria e você. Please briefly introduce yourself to the Busuu community. Oh, here we go. So, what shall I do? Shall I speak or shall I write? I'll get a hint. So yeah, okay. Hola, meu nome é Carlos. Tenho 30. Oh, so it's 30 anos. Well, I don't know how to say 25 yet. So, I'm going to write it. I haven't learnt the numbers yet, so I'll write it for now. You have 4 words left. Oh. That's not many words. If I only get 4 words, then I'm just going to say... Okay, I'm just going to say... Actually, no, what I'm going to say is... Olá. Eu sou George. Oh wait, I think I can write more. It's just I have to write a minimum of 4. That's okay then. So I'll do. Olá. Meu nome é. I'm gonna get rid of the hints because that's cheating. Meu nome é George. Eu tenho 25 anos. Tell you what, I'll add a little bit more. E você? Does that work? Or is that just and yours? Oh, no. No, I think that's you. And you? Yeah, it was and you. So, hola, meu nome é George. Eu tenho 25 anos. E você? I'm going to send that to the community. And then hopefully, the next time I record, the next video, I'll have a response to that. Well done, your exercise has been sent to the community for correction. Now get more corrections by friending Portuguese speakers. Later. I'll do that later. And the lesson is complete. I got 25 stars, 100%. I'll continue. Complete 3 lessons. Oh, that's just today. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to fit in 3. I think I'll do 1 more today. As this series goes on, I'll start doing more lessons per video because at the moment I'm still finding my feet. So yeah, I'm on a 2-day streak. Again, as I mentioned in the first video, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this up because I don't really want to be doing lessons outside of videos. I want the videos to show everything that I do in my quest to become knowledgeable in Portuguese, or my quest to become a genuine YouTube polyglot. So, what's your name? Done. And we've unlocked grammar, personal pronouns, so this will be very good. We already know eu for I, and we already know você. Você? Is it pronounced você? So I think it is. For you, I imagine, based on my knowledge of French and Spanish, that você is both plural and formal. But I might be wrong, but let's just go ahead and get into grammar, personal pronouns. Okay, so you singular, você. Okay, so it might just be the singular then. In Portuguese, we use personal pronouns to indicate who's doing the action described by the verb, like all languages, well, most. Eu is I, você, you singular, ele, we'll see how that's pronounced later on, and ela, for he and she, are the singular forms of pronomes pessoais. Yeah. If I'm mispronouncing it, then, I can't be blamed. There's not an option to hear this phrase as of yet. Eu me chamo Lara. Você se chama Joel. Is that how that's pronounced? Ele tem 9 anos. Ela tem 20 anos. Again, my pronunciation might be off, but I still understand what they mean, even without the translation. But here we go. Let's crack on with lesson 3. Eu, você, ele, and ela are the singular forms of the subject pronouns in Brazilian Portuguese. Okay. If anyone's watching who's Portuguese from Portugal, or you know what Portuguese is like, let me know if that's different in Portugal, or maybe even in some other Portuguese-speaking nations like Angola or, Cabo Verde. We use eu to talk about ourselves. Você can be used to address a man or a woman. Okay, that's good to know. Ele refers to a male and ela to a female. Here we go then. Eu me chamo...
Eu me chamo Maria.
Or chamo, sorry, I was saying chamo. Eu me chamo Maria. So that's a sh, not a ch. Eu me chamo Maria. This sentence talks about one person. That's true because it says, I am called Maria. My name is Maria. I'm improving.
Você se chama Gustavo.
Você se chama Gustavo. The singular subject pronoun in bold means you. That's true. Você se chama Gustavo. In Portugal, here we go. In Portugal, the most common and informal way to refer to you, singular, is tu. Okay, just like Spanish. In Brazil, however, tu is used in few dialects. The preferred form of you, singular, in most parts of the country is você. Okay, that's very, very handy, actually. That is, that's a notable difference. Both in Portugal and Brazil, you can use o senhor, a senhora, Mr. and Mrs. in formal, spoken and written contexts. Good to know, and they're cognates with Spanish, so that's great.
Ele se chama João.
Okay, pronunciation. Ele, first of all, so ele se chama, and then João. Is that João? So, João. A bit like French on, for example.
Ele se chama João.
Ele se chama... Is that João or João?
Ele se chama João.
Okay. Ele se chama João. Ele se chama João. Is that right? Ele se chama João. The word in bold is masculine. That's true. Ele se chama João. He is called João. His name is João.
Ela se chama Júlia.
Well, that sounded a bit Russian, that did. Ela se chama Julia.
Ela se chama Júlia.
Ela se chama Julia. The word in bold is masculine. That's false. She is called Julia. And yeah, I have heard in the past that Portuguese pronunciation does actually sound like Russian sometimes. So yeah, ela. That really reminds me of Russian. So ela se chama Julia.
Você se chama Gustavo.
Você se chama Gustavo. So your name is Gustavo. Okay, we get more. Nós, vocês. Okay, so it's você and vocês. Eles, or would that be eles if there's an S at the end? I don't know. Elas. We'll find out. Pronomes pessoais retos. Okay. So, nós nos chamamos Pedro e Tiago. Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo. Elas se chamam Paula e Julia. Okay. Now, this is just a question. This might be answered later on in the lesson, but is Portuguese the same as French, where if there's a group of women but there's like one male in the group, then you would still use the masculine, so eles or elis, however you pronounce that? Let me know in the comments if it isn't answered in the lesson. So yeah, nós, vocês, eles, elas.
Nós nos chamamos Pedro e Tiago.
Nós nos chamamos Pedro e Tiago.
Nós nos chamamos Pedro e Tiago.
So e Tiago. So is that pronounced like ch then, as in I don't know, as in chain, or is it t, or somewhere in the middle? Nós nos chamamos Pedro e Tiago. This sentence talks about one person. False, it talks about two. We use nós and vocês to refer to a group of men, women, or both. Okay, that's good to know.
Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea.
Okay, so vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. Vocês always refers to a group of men. Incorrect. I think my question has been answered. Oh no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't, because we just heard vocês can refer to men or women. So that's false. Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. Your names are Felipe and Andrea. We use vocês to address a group of men, women, or a mixed group of men and women.
Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea.
Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. Okay, so I need to be careful with the stress in this word. So, vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. Vocês se chamam Felipe e Andrea. You are Felipe and Andrea. Oh, here we go. Eles refers to a group of men. Elas refers to a group of women. When we refer to a mixed group of men and women, we use eles, as I suspected. There we go.
Elas se chamam Júlia e Paula.
Elas se chamam Julia e Paula. This sentence talks about one woman. That's false. Don't need to explain that.
Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo.
Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo.
Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo.
Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo. This sentence talks about more than one man. That's true if we can call him a man. Here's a tip. Have you noticed that the ending of the verb changes according to the personal pronoun it goes with? Yes, I've learned French and Spanish. For this reason, in spoken Portuguese, we often, almost always, omit the personal pronouns. Oh, so yeah, it's pro-drop, as I mentioned in the first video. The form of the verb is enough to understand who is performing the action. For now, we will keep using them to practice, but have a look at the sentences below to get an idea of what sentences look like when the personal pronoun is omitted. So we have Eu me chamo Maria. Você se chama Pedro. Nós nos chamamos Marisa e Bruna. Eles se chamam Paulo e João. Okay. Complete the sentence. Ela se chama Natalia. She is called Natalia. So, se chamam Gustavo e Paulo. They're both men, so it's Eles. Eles se chamam Gustavo e Paulo. Gustavo e Paulo, sorry. They are Gustavo and Paulo. So we see me chamo here, so it must be eu. Eu me chamo Maria. I am Maria. Match the pairs. Okay, so você is you, ele is he, or Ellie, sorry. Ellie is he, and ela is she. Easy does it. Highlight the plural pronouns. Eles is plural, você is singular, elas is plural, ele is singular, ela is singular, nós is plural. I thought that was going to be the end then, no, but we've got a bit more. Put the letters in order. So that's...
Vocês se chamam Paula e Andrea.
Okay, so vocês se chamam Paula e Andrea. So, vocês. Vocês se chamam Paula e Andrea. Complete the sentence. Okay, I just have to do this of my own accord, I guess then. Se chamam Tom, Andrea e Julia. Now, chamam, I think that is third person plural. So, and we have one boy and two girls, so it'll use the masculine and it'll be Elias. Is that right? I hope that's third person plural. Yeah, it's not, because it'd be chamamos if it were first person plural. I'm just hoping it's not vocês. No, that's right. Eles se chamam Tom, Andrea e Julia.
Ele se chama João.
Ele se chama João. So he is called João. That's going to take a lot of work to pronounce that correctly.
Elas se chamam Júlia e Paula.
Elas se chamam Julia e Paula. They are called Julia e Paula. Okay, this one's easy. So, nos chamamos Maria, Ana e Paulo. We are called Maria, Ana, and Paulo.
Você se chama Gustavo.
Você se chama Gustavo. Your name is Gustavo. In Brazilian Portuguese. And that's the lesson. I've got 20 stars, another 100%. I've completed these two challenges. I'm going to call it a day on this video, to be honest, so unfortunately I won't be able to accomplish this one, but that can be something that I can aspire to in one of the next videos. So, yes, I've got a notification. Could someone have corrected my exercise already? Let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. I did not expect that. 12 people have corrected my exercise. Okay, before we end the video, I'm going to have a look at these. Está perfeito? That's perfect. Está perfeito. Oh. Muito bom. Okay, here's an alternative. Olá, eu me chamo George e tenho 25 anos. E você? Thank you very much. Can I like these? Yeah, I'll like all of these. I'm nice. I could add all of them as friends as well, couldn't I? Oh, I can give a best correction award as well. Or let's see. Currently, he's in first place, but let's see what else we have. Perfect. My name, Richard. Oh, so okay, I can make a correction here as well. I mean, I'm going to like everyone because just the fact that they're responding to me deserves a like, in my opinion. So it should be my name is Richardi, how are you doing? Okay. I'm going to say almost. My name is Richardi. How are you doing? Smiley face, because I'm nice. Okay, my name is Richardi. How are you doing? Should I include the asterisks? I hope he won't use them. I'm going to remove them. Should I? Nah, it's pretty obvious what I've added, isn't it? So yeah. Okay, we've got a mix of Portuguese and English here. That's more of a correction, so I'll give it a like anyway. Thank you. I'll get back to that one. Hi, my name is Evelyn. That's another correction. I'll give it a like anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you, all you nice people, for responding to my request. Now, I'll quickly do this because it technically is in the corrections section, so I might as well do it now, otherwise I'll forget. I don't want to say almost with everyone, but I guess that can be my template. Hello, my name is Samia, and I am 17 years old. Smiley face. Is that... oh, there's this one as well. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We've done that. Now, does this take us back to the start page? Yeah, okay, so I'm 5% of the way. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And yeah, hopefully I've said episode again. I said episode again. I'm going to get out of the habit of saying episode. Thank you for watching this video. In the next videos, I'm hoping to do maybe 3 lessons if I can. I'll spend less time explaining everything. So yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye now.